Mahama starts off. The meeting at the White House between Donald Trump and the South African President Cyril Ramaphosa was, at its heart, about the preservation of essential historical truths. The U.S. president's claims of white genocide conflict with the actual racial persecution and massacres that took place during the 2 centuries of colonization and nearly 50 years of apartheid in South Africa. So what he's telling us here is, no, this wasn't just about a meeting, right? This was about memory, about facts, about narrative, about who gets to tell the story and who gets erased from it. He continues, it is not enough to be affronted by these claims or to casually dismiss them as untruths. These statements are a clear example of how language can be leveraged to extend the effects of previous injustices. This mode of violence has long been used against indigenous Africans, and it cannot simply be met with silence. Not anymore. So Mahama is calling out the meeting for what it really was, a dangerous attempt to rewrite history. Trump's claim of so-called white genocide in South Africa didn't just offend the truth, it reversed it. Because let's be clear, it wasn't white South Africans who were massacred under apartheid. It was Black South Africans who were dispossessed, who were murdered, who were systematically excluded from land, capital, and power under nearly 2 centuries of colonization, followed by 5 decades of apartheid brutality. So when Trump stands on a global stage and claims white genocide, he's not just wrong, he's using language as a weapon that distorts justice, a weapon that extends the trauma of colonization into the present. And Mahama gives us the real warning. This isn't just misinformation, it's strategic disinformation. It's a continuation of the same colonial playbook. Flip the script, cast the oppressor as the victim, and silence the voices of those still fighting for repair. And Mahama says plainly, it cannot be met with silence, not anymore. Because silence is complicity.